What's up, Team Buckhouse? Welcome to the live stream. Hope you guys weren't waiting long. I was supposed to go live at 8:30, but it said I was going live sooner, so I just hit the button. But if you're not watching this live, you know what to do. Listen to like a podcast. We're talking about a bunch of rad things, like the fact that Colorado not only got snow, but its ski resort opened, and we got first chair on it, and it was really rad. That was at Wolf Creek. The vlog will be dropping tomorrow, so be ready for that if you're not watching this live. And then, who's opening next? Keystone Copper, very close. Loveland, probably pretty close as well. And those are the three that kind of just don't set an opening date and they open when they can. So we're really excited for that. And the snow was insane. We'll get into that in a little bit. But yeah, if you're not watching live, stay tuned and listen to it. And as people start trickling in, we'll get to really getting this thing going. Trailer Tom is here. If you guys don't know, Trailer Tom just dropped an incredible new movie, a documentary on getting first chair. So it was really cool to go to his premiere of his first chair video, get all hyped for getting first chairs, and then 2 days later go get the first chair of the actual ski season, which is always the most fun of the first chairs to get. Obviously, any day of the ski season, you can go get first chair. But when it's got a little bit of meaning behind it, the news shows up, things like that, that's when it's kind of more fun to get first chair. And I remember, you guys all know the Keystone incident. I'll never forget this year. So we got first chair at Keystone. I brought my Evolution snowboard and I'm holding it like up, and Keystone snaps a photo of opening day and put it on the website, and they left it on the website for the entire season. The Evolution logo on the Keystone website. It was so clutch because, you know, Keys, like, believe it or not, guys, it's like in Keystone and Vail's policy not to work with me on social media. And it was really cool to have my logo plastered on their website for a whole season. And then we tried to repeat it the next year, and they didn't keep the photo up the whole season like they did prior, but we will forever remember that year. So there is some weight to getting first chair for sure. Obviously, I just got to pump out some also the first ski content of the year of the new season, and that did very well on some platforms and things like that. So yeah, I don't know for sure if that's their policy, but I've been invited by other influencers. They're like, "Hey, we're doing stuff with Breckenridge Ski Resort. Like, come be in our video. We need a park rider." I'm like, "Absolutely, I'll show up." I show up, and they're like, "Hey, we can't work with Buckhouse because of the Keystone incident." And if you don't know what the Keystone incident is, Keith, you can go check out my most popular videos, and you'll see it. But essentially, Keystone pulled my pass. Like, their employees pulled my pass, claiming I did a bunch of stuff that I didn't do, and I film every run. So I was like, "Yo, I have this on video. Are you serious?" And they're like, "Yes, we are serious." And I was like, "Okay, well, I'm gonna just show everyone how ridiculous this was." And it went pretty viral, and yeah, it kind of jump started my YouTube. So it was really rad. I kind of figured you might be at Wolf Creek opening. Then I saw you in the video. That's so funny, Sean. Of course, Sean. It's my job. It's my job to be there. We decided that we were not going to see my sister this year for Halloween. So I will be strapped ready to rock for Keystone and A-Basin opening days. The only day where it would be an issue is Halloween day or Halloween night. But I don't think they're going to open on Halloween. Jason, what's up? Congrats to the Wolf Creek and you for getting first chair. Thank you. It is so fun. I love doing it with Tom. Tom's been getting first chair for so long. So to do it with Tom is always a special thing. He's so good at getting first chair. He's willing to put in days if needed. Thinking of moving to Colorado next year, in cities in mind. I grew up in Colorado Springs, which is a big one, but it's kind of far away from the mountains. If you're trying to be by skiing and snowboarding, Denver's going to be your biggest city that's close to resorts. Jonathan, what stance do you ride? Any pointers? So I rock So I think you put earlier, you put positive 15, negative 9. That's a great stance. I rock positive 12, negative 12, but I ride a lot of switch. So if you don't ride a lot of switch, you could even pull that negative 9 to like a negative 3 or a negative 6. If you only need your back foot ducked out if you ride switch, like a lot. If you're on a directional board, you don't need to duck it out really at all. But if you're in the park riding a lot of switch, I recommend having the same stance forward and backwards. Evan, I got 15th chair. That's got to count for something, dude. It counts. It counts for a pal lap. There's still pal after the 15th chair. I'm sure you love and hate the relationship with Keystone / Vail Resorts. Yeah, I mean, I love that I don't have a relationship with them anymore, because back when the Keystone incident happened, believe it or not, I was riding for Keystone as one of their park riders, and they would pay me to make them content and stuff like that. And so when I posted that Keystone video, I lost that sponsorship. But when I'm not tangled in with the resort, I can be very critical, and I can say how I really feel about them dumbing down their terrain parks or making a dumb decision or doing something. I can be honest, and I'm not gonna like lose my sponsorship or lose my, I was worried for a minute that they were gonna ban me for life, so I like never could go ride there. That was like that might happen. Thankfully, they didn't. And it's funny because now that the Keystone incident's all said and done, like no one really kind of still works there that was a part of it. I mean, David P is still there, but me and David P are like best buds now. Rate Beaver Creek 1 to 10. I'd give Beaver Creek a solid. I'd give current Beaver Creek a 6. Old school Beaver Creek, which had a rad terrain park, I'd give them a 7. What do you think of LibTech boards? I only have the LibTech Orca Split, and it is not my favorite by a long shot. But I haven't really rode any other LibTechs. Yo, can you make a video on how to watch out for rocks? I don't want to shark my new board this season, planning hitting up Keystone opening day. So the issue with bringing your brand new board on opening day is the rocks that you're talking about avoiding are normally not avoidable, in the sense that there'll be like sections that might have a bunch of pebbles or little tiny rocks that are going to do not crazy damage to your base, but they can. And that's just from people heel sliding certain sections or bringing rocks in from one section onto the main run. At Wolf Creek, it was very easy to avoid most big rocks because you could see how big the rocks were, everything like that. You'll see in the video. But it's kind of like a unwritten rule to not bring your brand new board on opening day or for like the first beginning part of the season if you don't want to like scrape up the base, beat it up a little bit. Personally, like my snowboards are tools, so I don't care. I'll bring my new board out. And then, sorry. So yeah, if you have your older board, maybe rock that for opening day Keystone. I mean, it's normally not that bad. You'll probably be fine with it, but they're not really rocks to like dodge. They're just like you're riding and it's just like 100 little pebbles, if that makes sense. Opinion on Bel Air compared to other East Coast resorts. I haven't rode all the other East Coast resorts, but I enjoyed Bel Air. We had a powder day at Bel Air. It was actually really rad. Are you ever going to go to Big Sky? There's an opportunity possibly to do that this season. When did I show up at Wolf Creek to get first chair? I pulled up at 2 a.m. I left my town at 4. It's a 4-hour drive. So I rolled up at 2 a.m. I went and got my spot in line, and then I went and took a quick car nap for 3 hours. And then at 6 a.m., we went out there and stood. Still were the first people there. But it's kind of one of those, the way first chair works nowadays is someone will go claim the main first chair spot, like the homie will be there. One person will be there pretty early the day before or whenever. Before the day before is you're gonna want to be out there, and they'll talk with the lifties, kind of like let them know, like, hey, like I'm here for the first chair, like, and they'll be like, okay, like you're the dude, like your first chair dude. So then anyone that comes after, they can get their snowboard there, at least if they're part of the homies with that person. So like Trailer Tom's normally the first person that will show up. And then if I show up and I'm like, hey Tom, like here's my snowboard, boom. And then one person normally like hangs out by the lift, and then the others people's gear is in line, and that counts as their spot. So one person can like go take a nap in the car and then come back out. Things like that. Someone's got to be a line holder, but normally at like 3, 4 in the morning, if everyone's gear is laying in front of the lift and no one's there at those crazy times of the night, the gear is a pretty good spot holder. But Tom and Nate Dogg, dude, they'll sleep at the lift. I've never done that. I've never brought the sleeping bag and slept at the lift. I've never been to Steamboat for opening day. Or no, I've been to opening day, I think. Not for first chair. Steamboat locals go way too hard. Rate Steamboat? I'd give Steamboat a 6 as well. Maybe even a 5. Like Steamboat's good, but like Steamboat doesn't have extreme terrain, and the Christmas tree shoots, which is some of their more gnarlier terrain, is so short-lived and so hard to lap that it's not the greatest. Also, mountains dominate the views in the Springs. This is true. Colorado Springs has the best views of the Front Range. Mountain View is a bit underwhelming in the Front Range cities unless you're in the foothills. Colorado Springs has Pikes Peak, which like you can see from all over Colorado Springs. What's up, Jonathan? I've been trying to catch one of these live streams for the last 4 weeks, so we could talk. Nick, what is up? I live near Greeley. It's cheap and still about 2.5 hours. You got a place like Loveland, Fort Collins, more cities like that. Have you tried the Insta360 magnetic selfie stick holder? Is it good? Kind of. I feel like I've used that. I'm trying to think. What camera, I guess? Are you talking about the one for the X4 on Insta360? Or are you talking about the one for the Ace Pro? Because I've used the Ace Pro's magnetic do that. But if you guys want to know like those top to bottoms and all the content I filmed, I use the Insta360 X4 for all of that. The best ski and snowboard camera. If you guys want to snag an Insta360 X4, I'll just grab you the link. This is literally the best way to film yourself skiing and snowboarding, hands down. There's no better way. And it does a great POV on the helmet. I like to use the mouth mount. X4 got to document me crashing on green runs. I just posted before going live me getting wrecked by this rail. Dude, the slams happen. Did I hit the Wolf Creek rail more than once? No, I only hit it once. Mainly because I stuck so bad that first time. I was like, what the heck? And then when I investigated and saw that they chewed up the beginning part of that rail, I was like, that's super lame. You could gap past it for sure. And I would have been more interested in sessioning the Wolf Creek rail, but the whole rail in itself is just so rusted that's like it's not gonna slide good, really. Like you really got to bring a good buffer out there and grind her up, make her nice. If I lived closer, I would go do it. I literally had the thought. I was like, I need to just bring because I have a whole backyard park set up, guys. So I need to bring my buffer tools and stuff and get everything ready is what my brain went with. I have an X1 or X2. Is it worth upgrading? Definitely. At that point, if you have the X1 or the X2, the X4 does 8K. It also does 5.7K, 120 frames per second if you want some slow motion, as well as the battery life. And this thing is insane. For the average consumer, if you bought this camera, you wouldn't need to get a second battery. This battery is so insane how long it lasts on the mountain. I only have two, and I get through all my days with just two batteries right now. So highly recommend upgrading to the X4 if you're still in the X1, X2 era. X3 range, you can get away with it, or if you don't care too much about 8K or slow motion, and you kind of just like, I'd like to get a little bit of, capture a little bit of memories, things like that. The X3 is a great camera to get for that. It's just it's like the prior year of the X4. And if you use my link on this camera, which is linked in the description, you get the invisible pole and a extra battery and the lens covers for free if you use my link. It's like a bonus for using my link. When I think about solitude in Utah, I had a powder day there and it was really fun. I didn't get to explore the entire mountain, but I got to ride in one zone and it was a ton of fun. Am I dressing up on the mountain for Halloween? That's a great question. If, I guess I could have done it for, I should have got, I have this video. So I did the Grinch video and it's done very well. So I have one for Halloween that I'd like to do or try, but none of the mountains have opened up before Halloween. This one did, and I totally could have brought the whole outfit and I didn't even think about it. And I should have done that because I could have had the videos that I wanted for. Ben, you were late. Where's the Wolf Creek Park at? The Wolf Creek Park is under the chairlift, the treasure lift. And then I saw that, Evan. I gotta load up. Evan came out to opening day, which is super rad. Evan came to my camp as well. So it was fun to catch up with Evan, and Ant was there as well. Big Ant, who has come to camps. But Evan just dropped a he didn't even write anything. He just dropped a $50 donation, dude. Evan, you're the man. Really appreciate you. I really loved catching up, man, and hanging out. Thank you, dude, for dropping the donations, making me smile ear to ear. Didn't even say anything. Just like, here you go. Here's the donation. I know you're sponsored by Insta360, but I have a Hero 12 Black and I use for my content. Can you convince me why Insta360 is better? Yes, I can. The reason why you would want to upgrade from the Hero 12 Black or any GoPro to an Insta360. First reason, battery life. We all know how much the GoPros suck in the cold. They've never done well in cold. So you have the cold issue. These cameras excel in the cold. The GoPro is a single lens facing, and they have like a GoPro style. They just dropped the Ace Pro 2, by the way. But so the Ace Pro is like their action camera style. Way better battery than GoPro and does way better in low light. But so with the 360 camera, obviously you have 360, so you can get the invisible pole, make the pole disappear, use all the rad amazingness of the 360, like these guys are doing right here. But if you don't want to do the reframing and all the stuff with 360, you can still run these action cameras single lens, meaning you're filming with only one side of the 360 camera. I do that all the time so that I don't have to reframe everything, or if I have someone filming me, there's no reason to film in 360. The last reason why Insta360 dominates over GoPro is the AI technology and all the technology that they put in, not only into the camera, but into the app, where you can do like sky swap or all the rad like features, as well as just the amount of editing and things that you can do to your footage after you've recorded it is insane. You can export everything vertical or horizontal. The Insta360 and what Insta360 is doing is crushing GoPro. Like absolutely, like every time Insta360 drops a camera, they're doing like 50 different new things, and there's a reason to upgrade. GoPro's made the same camera like for the last since the Hero 7. It's been the same camera since the 7. Ace Pro though, if you do night riding, the Ace Pro 2, that is the best night camera of all time. So if you want to get an Insta360, here's the link right here. It's also in the description. That is an affiliate link, guys. I am sponsored by Insta360. I hope that answered your guys' questions, and that is the camera I'll be using all summer. Any tips for applying a new Evolution sticker onto a board? Tyler, I did not send it to you because you want a sticker. But I do have a tip video on how to install an Evolution sticker. And you can watch that video right here, Tyler. Boom. There's the video on how to install it. Believe it or not, a lot of people install that sticker incorrectly. So I made the video 2 times on how to install the sticker. Which Colorado resort will open first? Wolf Creek has already opened. We went and got first chair. It was really rad. The vlog will drop tomorrow. And I think the next one that opened will probably be A Basin. I don't know if you guys remember a couple live streams ago, I was like, man, I think Keystone, A Basin, like the 25th, which I still think is a possibility. I think tomorrow, if they are going to open, they'll announce it tomorrow. Like, we're opening on, but I did say, I was like, I bet Wolf Creek could get like a crazy storm and be the first to open. I called that. I didn't call exactly when. I was just saying like Wolf Creek swoop in and take it. But guys, we have almost 100 people on this stream, which is so insane. Feel free to ask me any questions about the upcoming season, skiing, snowboarding. If you don't want to wait for me to answer your question, you can drop a donation. I go directly to donations and answer them. How do you become a member? I got you. But yeah, you guys kind of feed this conversation. So ask me questions and I will do my best to give you the best quality answer I got. And I hope you guys are ready for the ski and snowboard season. It is literally around the corner. If you want to become a member, you can click the little money icon next to the chat, or here's the link right here to become a member. And if you become a member, you get the little monkey next to your name like Tyler, and you get a bunch of cool emotes, things like that. But as you continue to be a member, your emote evolves. So you go from the monkey, the tall walking guy, to the skier, to the snowboarder, and then eventually you'll hit the full-blown evolution. And it's the raddest thing, so consider becoming a member, checking it out. Are you going to get the calendar fixed for the resort? Yeah, I need to just hit up Kenny. I'll do it right now on the live stream. I can't, because I can't adjust the... I got to give him the email to change it to. But the reason why there is nothing on the calendar right now is because it's not my email. So I just text Kenny so we can get that shaped out. I do have 3 trips that I can put on the calendar so far, and more will be added. Which one is better, Epic or Icon? I truly believe that only matters on where you live. If you live in Denver, I think Icon is one of the better values. Aubrey just became an ambassador. Let's go. Thank you so much for becoming a member of the channel. You're incredible. Thanks for the support. Don't forget, you got a bunch of really rad emotes now, which are... I'm going to throw them all in the chat. Boom. We got little community emotes and things. So super rad. If you live in Denver, Icon gives you a ton of options. But if you live like closer to like a specific resort, then that's the resort that's going to be best for you. Big Junior, let's go, dude. We got 2. to new members. Thank you guys so much for becoming a member of the channel and supporting the dream. Dougie rolls in with his full-blown evolution, which means he's been a member for over a year. How we doing, Dougie? You should ride Spokane in Washington. We just got a tow rope for the park. Ooh, that sounds rad. I was working on my tow rope all day today. When I say I was, Chris, dude, the members are flowing in, guys. Thank you so much for becoming members of the channel. You guys are incredible. 3 members back to back to back. Thanks, guys. The memberships are huge. It helps me have an idea of the money that's coming in each month, so I know what bills to cover, things like that. So guys, thank you so much for the support. Kevin's the ski version of the evolution, which means he's been a member for over 3 months, dude. So thank you so much, Kevin. You also get a community once a month standout comment, which is really rad. And then Sean C with a $20 donation also didn't write. We had 2 donations this stream. No one wrote anything with them, but thanks for the fat $20, Sean. That already went in the gas tank. So thank you so much. Wolf Creek was 4 hours away, so it was a long drive, but we made it and we got first chair, and it was so worth it. What Icon Colorado resort is best for a skier that can comfortably do blacks? Winter Park. I think you'll really enjoy Winter Park. If you don't like park riding, then you have no reason to go to Copper. Copper's mountain's trash. Which resort are you going to in Finland? Stunning part of the world. Go to Suzanne. Don't bring. Kevin, I will be going to Ruka, Finland. And guys, I go to Finland on the 5th. I need to get ready for this trip. It hasn't hit me yet, but I am not ready for this trip. But I'm going with Cardo, the new sponsor of the channel. Cardo is it's not radio, it's a Bluetooth comms system to have instant communication with you and fellow riders, whether it's skiing, biking, any activity. It connects to your helmet with ease, and the more people in your group, the better your communication gets. It goes up to 3 miles, which is insane. But you and another rider is, I'm pretty sure it's almost a mile range if it's just you and one other shredder. But for kids, I'm so excited to use these. I have used it with Roman, but to continue to use these with Bristol and Roman, to be able to give them instant communication and talk with them, or if you're riding with your wife or your significant other or a group of homies, this is a great way to talk to them. And it's a new sponsor of the channel, and they're taking me to Finland to make some content with them, but mainly that I had the opportunity to make content for you guys, which is so rad of them. Such a rad new sponsor of the channel. I'm going to grab the code and everything. If you use code Buckhouse, you'll save 10% off of it as well. And during some times, they do a sale up to 20% off. So keep an eye out for those as well. But if you need it now, there it is right there, and you can save 10%. How did the Cardo work without cell reception? So that's why they're Bluetooth. So if you don't have cell phone reception, they still work. And then if you have cell phone reception, you can then make phone calls, receive phone calls, listen to music. Everything that headphones would do, you can do with that. They come with JBL speakers, and you can wire them into your earmuffs. Or if you don't ride with earmuffs like I don't, you can use your AirPods or other headphones to sync with it and rock. Dawson, 8 months. Let's go. Hey, Jonathan, is there any natural snow at Keystone, or is it all man-made? Cannot wait for the season. That's a great question. So Keystone did get about 5 inches of snow. I'm sure a lot of that has melted, or if it's hanging around there. But when a resort this early in the season knows they're gonna get snow like that, they're making snow the entire time it's snowing. So on top of the 5 inches and the runs that they're trying to open with blowing snow, we're mixing it with man-made snow. And so yes, the natural snow does help, but it is mixed in with fake snow. That being said, Keystone's fake snow is the realest feeling fake snow of all time. They have one of the most high-tech, state-of-the-art snowmaking system. And they posted a video about it today, actually. It was really cool to watch. But Keystone's snowmaking is so quality that it's the best. I'm sorry that you guys enjoy the mustache. How do I avoid the windy days at Winter Park? Gotta get lucky. Same thing with Breck, man. You go to Breck, it's like a 95% chance you're getting blown off the chairlift. Breck is so windy. Can you listen to music? It's great. Oh, yeah, I did say that. Yeah, so everyone that's asking, can you listen to music with the Cardo system? Absolutely. So if you're riding by yourself, you can just use it to listen to music or talk with a loved one, things like that. Utah or Mammoth? That's a very interesting comparison. Well, Utah has a lot more resorts than just Mammoth, so I would go with Utah, but I dig it. I don't know how hard the La Nina is going to be this season, but we've already gotten one powder day on the books, so hopefully we get more. How am I doing this evening? I've had a pretty chaotic day, and as well as like I'm trying to make less content, but in this early season, I'm going to be doing like the top to bottoms like I posted yesterday, but I also want to post the vlogs from the opening day resorts, and I also want to do these new short form things. Like I got so much I want to do, and it's not just the fact that I'm a father and a husband, that my time is like already, and then it's like all these things are happening, and then I'm driving 4 hours, and it's just like I got to find a good flow, and I haven't fully figured out the new flow with the less content but more content at the same time, because like I was like, oh, I'm gonna post 3 shorts a day, like that's super easy and not gonna be very time consuming. But it's been very time consuming because we haven't been able to like go ride, and like the last 2 days of posting shorts has actually been a lot easier due to the fact that we got to go ride and make some new content. So I'm just ready for the closer resorts to me to open. I think that's when everything's gonna start clicking and getting better and stuff like that. I'd love to go to Vail Beaver Creek more this season. I think we went a little less last season due to the fact that my son is in school now. And so usually I take him to school, and then if I wanted to go to Vail or Beaver Creek, I gotta take him to school, then drive all the way to Vail or Beaver Creek and get my riding in within that window. My wife can always pick Roman up or drop Roman off, but normally if I'm going riding for the day, I'll take him. And she could totally go pick him up, but if it's snowing or if I'm already out, sometimes it's tempting to just have me do it both. So do you think it's worth buying equipment and learning to wax and sharpen my own board because my local shop charges $30 for a full tune? Well, $30 for a full tune is a great price. Normally full tunes are around like $80. Absolutely. It's fun to tune up your own gear. I love it. I got a sponsor in the description for skiing and snowboarding. You guys can use the code, save some money, and tune up your own gear. It's really rad. All of my gear, all of my stuff, guys, is in the description. By the way, we have 120 people on this live stream. This is rad. We haven't had this many people on a stream in a long time. So thank you for hanging out. Make sure you smash the like button. It does help the streams. And ask me any question. If I'm missing your questions, ask them again. Don't spam questions, but if you can see, I'm trying to stay relevant in the beginning of the chat. But if I missed your question, feel free to ask it again. And then if you don't want to wait, you can always drop a donation. I go directly to those. And then don't forget, the season's starting. I need to grab one. Whoa. The season is starting. So if you have not grabbed yourself an Evolution sticker, we have many colors, green, white, any of the merch, tons of Evolution merch, but we also have it in skier for all the skiers out there. If you haven't grabbed a new merch, or if you haven't grabbed a sticker, or if you got a new helmet or snowboard, you don't have a sticker on them yet, what are you doing? Snag yourself some stickers. It supports the dream. And I'm going to grab the link for you guys. They're in the description. Everything's in the description, but it might be easier for you. Snag a sticker right there. And I love seeing you guys wrap the stickers. I met a bunch of you guys at Wolf Creek, by the way. It was super rad seeing so many people that watch the channels and take a bunch of photos with you guys. If you ever see me on the mountain, like completely feel free to stop me. Why should you buy a sticker? Because if you're rocking the sticker on the mountain, it comes with guaranteed compliments, not just from me, because I'm definitely going to compliment you, but other people are going to be like, that is a sick sticker. 2, it's a great way to meet people from the community because you'll be rocking the sticker in the lift line and someone will go, oh, you watch Buckhouse? You're like, yeah, I watch Buckhouse. And you might be riding by yourself. You're like, yeah, you want to take a lap? And then you immediately had something that connected you guys and now your day just got better. 2, I might see you on the mountain right by my sticker. And if I do, I'm going to come up and say, that's a sick sticker, which then means you get to meet me. I get to meet you. I get to say thank you in person for supporting the dream, which is always one of my favorite things to do. And then you do snowboard better with an evolution sticker or ski better with an evolution sticker on your helmet. It's a fact. Like that one is undeniable that you're going to ride better if you get an evolution sticker. So if that has not sold you on why you should get one, I don't know what else does. The version of like things evolving into something have always existed, but like this version of the evolution sticker is 100% created by me. This is me. That is a silhouette of me. I can show you the photo that was the evolution logo. Season snow prediction for Colorado. The prediction is Vail and Steamboat are going to have a really good winter, and everyone else is going to have like an average winter. Kind of like last year. I got a sticker on my, I got a sticker, my new Kunos, and I'm rocking clues because of you, and my days on the mountain are always the best. I appreciate it. He Oaksy. I hope I said that right. Now I just need to get a pic with you with all my gear on. It'll happen. If you're ripping that much merch, I'm going to see you. I'm definitely going to come say what's up. I'm a skier and I rock your sticker. People have noticed. Let's go. I do have the ski version as well for all the skiers out there. Derek, what's up, dude? What are my thoughts on Wolf Creek? It's a fun mountain. I love that it's old school, old lifts, old lodge, old people. It's steep for a second and then it's very flat. If it was steeper for longer, it would be an incredible mountain. It's just an okay mountain, but it's nice that there's never really any lines there. I do not carry merch with me on the mountain. So a lot of people will say, like, yo, what's up? Like, can I buy a sticker off you on the mountain? Like, my pockets would be so full, guys, if I carry merch with me on the mountain. I'll have slap stickers, the ones I slap on signs and things like that, but these guys, they also would get ruined in my pocket. So it's way easier for you guys to just order the merch online. It's super easy if we do it that way. So, boom. Dude, 120 people! Dude, this live stream's cooking. I hope you guys are as ready for the season as I am. I am so hyped for the ski and snowboard season. This year feels so different than last year. Last year, the hype going into it just kind of felt like, meh. This year, I can tell you guys are excited. Like, I can feel that you guys are excited for the ski season. Let's go. Vail's my home resort. It's closing weekend at our mountain this weekend. The weather forecast is rubberish. I hate when like closing weekend is a nasty, gross weekend. It's the worst. 32 months. Aunt was at my house today helping with the tow rope. So everyone give Aunt a big thank you. He was helping Chris with the welding and grinding and things like that. I was also helping for a little bit. Then I had to go to parent-teacher conference. But he said, let's go. 2024-25 season has begun. Aunt was on first chair with me also. And he'll be on more first chairs at the start of the season with Trailer Tom for sure. Patch is a cool idea. I know I need to get the patches out. When's the next ski resort opening? I'm hoping on Friday. You never know, but I do think maybe Friday. How many people did I hire this year? I'm trying a new strategy this year. So the most amount of employees I've ever had was 3, which is rad. I had Cody, Nate, and Damon. Those dudes crushed it. We had a really rad year. Cody worked for me for 3 years, which was awesome. And then it was kind of like the perfect storm of like my kids. Cody helped me with, I had my daughter, and then Cody helped me when I had 2 kids and an infant. You know, he was helping me with edits and all type of stuff. And it got to the point where like my kids have become easier it was time for me to stop making as many long form videos. And Cody got a girlfriend and his life was progressing. And it was just this, and Cody didn't go anywhere. Cody's still here. Like, we're still going to go ride with Cody. And he's like one of my best friends. So like, you guys are going to still see Cody, but there was this nice, perfect storm of like, hey, like, I don't need you as much. And he was like, and I kind of like, and I kind of don't have as much time anymore. So it was like kind of this like perfect, like, well, you go that, I'll go this way. And like, we're still rad friends. I was hanging out with Cody last week. Saw him last week. So this year, what I'm doing is that finances that I allocated to a full-time employee, I'm taking a lot of those finances and putting them into travel. I'm also putting them into like hire for help, essentially. So like I got Nico, who helped me with my snowboard camp, and he's like, yo, I'm available. What do you need? I'm down to help. What can I do to help? But he doesn't live near me. So like I'm already flying Nico out to come work for me on the 23rd for the Rail Jam. Speak of the man. There he is right there, Nico. Nico's coming out he's gonna ref the Rail Jam. Nico the ref. And so we're doing a Rail Jam on November 23rd. Infinity Slopes in Loveland, Colorado, the city, not the ski resort. And it's at Infinity Slopes. It's the carpet treadmill snowboard place, but they have a rail section. But don't worry, you can come. It's a meet and wax, so you can come meet me. Michael's there doing discounted tunes for everybody. We should have a food truck there. We're doing the Rail Jam. It's from 12 to 4 p.m. The Rail Jam will be at 2 p.m. But we have a pair of clue bindings to raffle away, so you don't have to be in the Rail Jam to win the bindings. We'll also have other things getting raffled, as well as I'm trying to get other sponsors to show up, and we'll have tons of gear. Snowboard giveaway for the Rail Jam is what I'm trying to do. So it's going to be insane. That is November 23rd at Infinity Slopes in Loveland, Colorado. You're about to see a ton of posts about it, guys. I'm about to go crazy on that. So that is another thing. So I'll have people that will like do work for me, but I won't have a full-time, this person is on salary and I'm paying them like I have in the past. Makes my life more flexible too, and allows me to do more traveling, I believe. And I'm excited for the change. You know, me and Cody had a killer run, 3 insane years. Love that dude to death. The memories we made will never go away. And now I got Rat Boy to show up when I need him. He's like, I just gotta put the Rat Boy signal in the sky, and he comes flying in, ready to go on whatever crazy adventure I want to take him on. So I'm excited for doing a lot with Nico this year. Evan, dude, thanks for the $5 super chat. Is there a story between you and Tom versus skiers behind you in the line from Wolf Creek video? Yes. You saw that, Evan, huh? Okay. So if you didn't see Trailer Tom's video, can't believe he put it in. But you know, Tom showed up 2 days prior to get first chair at Wolf Creek. I showed up at 2 a.m. We are the first people in line to get on this chairlift. And behind us is like all of a sudden like 30 people, you know, like it's around like 8 a.m. The lift's going to open at 9. So an hour before the lift's open. And, you know, there's like 30 people behind us now at this point. And it's always a skier. I don't know why, but it's always a skier, always in their like 40s, almost 50s. And he just walks up from the other side, and this chairlift, you can come in from 2 different ways, but it's very clear, like, yo, everybody's starting on this side. Like, that other side isn't open until people ride down the mountain. This dude thinks he's clever, walks all the way around, and then goes and literally walks to the very front of the lift and puts his stuff down like he's going to get first chair. And we're like, what are you doing, dude? First off, you can't get that close to the lift right now. They still got to do all the maintenance and stuff. And so it's just this rude human that wants to cut people. And I hate it. And it's every first chair, this dude. And I feel like this dude, specifically this guy, I feel like I've seen him try to do this before. But specifically, there's always some skier who doesn't put in the work, doesn't show up early, thinks they're going to cut everybody. And I think it's so lame. Even on POW days, they do this. And so we're in line. So the lifties, because we talk with them and they know we're gonna be first chair. The dude saw that this guy was trying to cut us, and he was like, "Hey, you four, you can come get your spot in line, dude. You need to back up." So the dude backs up, but he's on second chair, and he's talking with this lady that was on second chair. She's been waiting there for like 4 hours. And she's like, "You should probably go behind all these other people. You cut a lot of people." And he's like, "No, I didn't." Blah, blah, blah. And it got me. And I turned around. I was like, "Dude, what did I say?" Essentially, I was like, "Dude, you're so lame thinking you're going to just cut people. Like, people have been here for days and like trying to do this. Like, it's so lame." He's like, "There's the chairlift has two entrances." I was like, "Dude, that is like an eighth grader excuse." I was like, "I got to talk to my 7-year-old son and explain to him why things like that aren't okay. And here you are 40. Like, why am I having this conversation with you? Like, you know what you did was wrong. You're a crappy human." I'm so heated about this still. And he was like, "I'm not trying to fight." So I was like, "Then why'd you try to cut people? If you didn't want to get in an argument today, then don't do a crappy thing. You do a crappy thing, people are going to call you out on it." And so I call him out. Tom put it in the video. It is what it is. I don't know. I'm a real person, and if you do, I don't mind saying it. You're doing something whack. Like, dude, what are you doing? What are you thinking? If you want to enjoy that interaction, I'll give you the video and the timestamp. This is my buddy Trailer Tom's video. Subscribe to him. He makes daily videos. Tom's killing it. But there's the link right there, and to his video, and the timestamp is 9 minutes. If you click into the 9 minutes, you can listen to me kind of going in on this dude. Love the play-by-play of the out-of-line skier. At first, I thought he was trolling us, but he really thought he could cut the line. He really thought he was just going to walk in front of literally like 30 people and just like, we were all going to be okay with him cutting us. I need to get the new custom. I am getting the new custom. I just got to go get the new custom and either order it or get it. And I'm about to leave on the 5th, and time is ticking. I just forget every time I get off this live stream. I forget about grabbing the board. I'm ashamed to be a skier. Time to switch to boarding. 100% Dawson. You got it. Trevor, what's up, dude? Good to see you. How do you get first chair on it? On an inverted mountain? What? Oh, you're talking about how you ride down? You got to be, if it's an inverted mountain, I get what you're saying. So like Sundown in Iowa is an inverted mountain where you start on the top of the mountain and the chair's at the bottom. So if you want to get first chair, you got to ride fast. Because I got first chair at Bergman last year, and I did some stuff to get on the chairlift first to the chairlift prior to the new chairlift. But then when I got there, I had to race a skier, and I smoked him. Dude, the first chair drama, man. It's just a part of the, not only are you like doing strategies or waking up early trying to be the first there, but there's the drama involved. It's always with the skier, man. What's up with these skiers? Absolutely no harm or foul how that situation was handled. 100% Ant. I'm hoping Keystone open on Friday, but they're definitely going to try and get open in October. Like, I know A Basin is there. The A Basin wants to get open in October. The link for the video, I'll throw the link for the video again right here if you want to check it out. Do you want to come to Japan? Absolutely. I would absolutely love to go to Japan. Hoedown Hill was inverted. Hill first tube ride. Oh yeah, Hoedown Hill is inverted. That's not true. Oh yeah, Roman will be. My wife sent me a thing. She said Roman will be at the meet and wax. Last year he was selling drawings. If you like went up to him and you wanted to buy a Roman, he's dude. Roman's got this entrepreneurness in him. Obviously, he probably got it from me, but he that dude. He was like, "Can I get to work the stickers right at the meet and wax?" He likes to sell the stickers because we'll have stickers for sale at the meet and wax rail jam. So. Kenny with the $2 donation. I heard you need a calendar. Yeah, I do, Kenny. I text you because people brought it up in the live stream, and I keep being like, oh yeah, I need to text Kenny, and then I like don't. So I was like, I'm texting Kenny on the live stream. But guys, Kenny showing that with the $2 donation. He created resortskimaps.com. That's the resort map with every resort in the United States. If you guys have not checked out Resort Ski Maps, what are you doing? Here's the link to check out Resort Ski Maps, and that is where I need to update the resort calendar so you guys know where I'm traveling, when I'm traveling, so you guys can come say what up. You should make more content with Roman. I will. We'll be riding more this season. Last season, a lot of the riding with Roman because he needed to progress. We had to get his toe side dialed in. We went out a lot and rode with. I would bring a camera for me, like to either get a short or like capture some gems. But we went out and rode a lot, just us and riding, and we didn't make a video. But Roman will be probably riding every weekend this year. He really wants to snowboard that often. We might even do like a twice a month night riding, like sometime during the school day or on a Friday night or something. So he's really hyped on snowboarding. And so, yeah, you'll expect to see Roman a good amount. Also Bristol with the videos. And Roman really wants to start his own YouTube channel. He's like he's filmed a couple of videos and edited a video the other day all by himself of him teaching people how to kick a football. So he's into it for sure. Do I have PayPal or Cash App for Venmo? I do have PayPal. Give me 2 seconds. And we did get a Venmo donation, but my PayPal is that is my PayPal if you want to drop a PayPal donation. And we have Venmo and Streamlabs linked so you guys can drop a donation and I'll get 100% of it. Like Connor just dropped a Venmo donation. So close. Love the content, man. Thank you so much, Connor, for the $10 donation. We are so close to the season. I can tell we're close to the season because we're finally at a live stream with over 100 people, which the hype is real. I'm so excited to be hanging out with all of you guys tonight. So thank you for asking questions and hanging. I haven't even been able to keep up with the chat, so that's a good sign. And I'll log into my PayPal now just so I can read. The other thing, if you do Venmo, Streamlabs, whatever, you guys can, even if you drop a dollar donation, you can write something. Even though the community can't see it, I read it out loud and say thank you, like I did with Connor. So thank you so much, guys, for the support. And cool. I'd love to go to Whitefish. I hear it's really good. You didn't even know Trailer Tom existed? Well, you do now, because not only does Trailer Tom exist in the world of YouTube, but that dude writes snowboard books. He makes snowboard movies. Trailer Tom is the man. Subscribe to his channel. And I hope you guys enjoyed seeing a heated Buckhouse. What resorts am I hitting this year? So first trip is Daruka, Finland. And then possibility in December of going to Montana. That's highly dependent on if Ski Doc gets this job or not. Then we got Nico, I don't know if you're still here. We got to do Southern California. We're gonna ride everything in Southern California. Then we got Austria again. And then we're kind of open. talks of a Tahoe trip, an East Coast trip, Midwest trip in the books, maybe. We'll see. Me and my wife kind of got to sit down and kind of talk about the season. She gave me ground rules on how to plan the trips that I want to do and things like that. Nico, just because we're live and you're here, we got Clue decided to move the Clue trip to the date that we selected. So we got to select a new time frame, Nico. But we'll make it work, Nico. Oh, a possible Rebel Stoke, all-inclusive adult snowboard camp to Revel Stoke. If people are interested in that, that is a possibility. I gotta really smooth Bobby over with that one because that all-inclusive week of snowboarding would be right before I go to Austria, so I'd be gone for 2 weeks in 2 different countries. So I got to I don't know if I can pull that one off yet, but Purgatory Goated Resort. Purgatory was fun. I wouldn't goat it, but it was a lot of fun. Jason, dude, thanks for the $10 donation. Your 5th donation. I appreciate you. He said, I'm an older 49 skier, so I don't recover as well, so I can be a little nervous. How many lessons should I take to progress to do blues from easy greens? I think a lot of that, Jason, depends on your progression personally or your ability. You know, you might get an instructor that says it the right way and it clicks so well for you and you progress fast. Or you can get instructors that like you aren't really meshing with or they ain't giving you that information. So it could take 2 or 3, 4 lessons. Sometimes to progress to blues, it's not so much the technique that you're doing, but it's just going to the right blue. I don't know what state you're in, Jason, but I'd highly recommend going to Breckenridge and riding Peak 9 and then going from Peak 9 to Peak 7 and trying Peak 7's blues. Those are some really friendly blue terrain that, yeah, so if you're in Colorado Springs, Jason, if you get an Epic Pass, I don't know what pass you got, but Breckenridge, even Copper, have very mellow blues. And I'd give Peak 7 a shot. And you could even get your lesson and be like, hey, I'd love to go ride blues on Peak 7. And I bet you the instructor would take you over there. If it's a private. If it's not a private, you got to kind of go with the group. How long did it take to build the backyard park? Well, I'm currently still building it. And by me, I mean Chris Nabel and everybody. So, I mean, it depends. We've had multiple seasons with the backyard park, but it's a never-ending building thing. So thankfully, I was gifted the first 4 rails. I was gifted. And then I met my buddy Chris Nabel, and he built me some more rails. We added to the collection. We built a tow rope. Tow rope had some issues. We've fully like remastered it and redone it. It should be a really fast tow rope now. And we're really excited for the backyard park season this year. We're going to get an evolution sticker because I am trying to see you in Breck. Oh, absolutely. Let's get you that evolution sticker. The link for the evolution sticker is right there. Bam. Ladies and gentlemen, close the chat, smash the like button, and come back and tell me when you're done. Dude, Trevor, I appreciate it. We have 65 likes, 96 people here. We do need to smash that. Get more likes than the live stream. It only takes one rat boy to rake the backyard park. That's the other thing is the backyard park is more shoveling and raking than anything. I am in the market for a local once a week park hand, someone that wants to come work hourly in the backyard park and shape up the kickers and get them ready. So whenever we want to ride, we don't have to dig out rails and all type of stuff. Best Epic Pass resort, Telluride. You know what's sick about working out at Spirit Mountain The instructors are all like big family. That's sick, Sam. I love hearing that. I sent you a PayPal, not much, but I hope it helps. I appreciate that. Let's check it out. Let me reload it up. I don't know if it went through or not. I like fireworks. I appreciate you for even wanting to donate. I haven't seen, it hasn't popped up on my end yet, but thank you so much for wanting to drop a donation, supporting the dream. And when it pops up, I will make sure to thank you out loud, man. Telluride is a trek from the Front Range and you need a full epic pass. I feel like Telluride's a trek from everywhere, man. It's so far away. It's so good, but it's so hard to get there, and you do need full epic to ride a Telluride. That is correct. John, I know, or John, you know what's sick about working? Oh, I already read that one. How do I feel about Breckenridge? I feel like it's one of the best resorts out there. I made a video of like the 5 best ski resorts in Colorado, and Breck was in that top 5. If you like upper big mountain riding, Breck has a ton of rad bowls and little chutes and things. They used to build a really good park. Yeah, I love Breck. Spirit Mountain in Duluth. I really enjoyed that mountain. I believe it's Big Sky, the one that's in Montana that Ski Doc might have a job at, that I was like, yo, if you're doing that job, I'm going out there with you. So, yeah. Is this the donation? No, that was the donation the other day. Donation did not go through yet. Get booked. Put the link to Spirit Mountain video in the chat. Oops, wrong button. If anyone wants to check, dang, 43,000 views on the Spirit Mountain video. That's killer. What did I think about Villa Olivia? Villa Olivia was rad. Let me see, which one was that? I think I remember which one that was. I know it's a Midwest resort, right? Where? That's in, is that in Illinois? Yeah, Villa Olivia. Villa Olivia was unique, for sure. They had like the weirdest snow jump feature. When we went, the snow was not very well, or not very good. But we had a good time. I had a blast in Villa Olivia. Sam, I appreciate it. Yeah, sorry for the late stream, guys. I wanted to go live at 6:30, but how long are you planning to go live for tonight? Kind of until the stream isn't cooking, dude. This stream has been really fun. Do you by chance find out what could possibly be my issue with my clues? Ian, I haven't checked out your recent messages, but I have not figured out what's going on, man. It seems very unique. Montana, Snowbowl, Red Lodge, Tamarack, Brundage, Silver are all Indy Pass. Yeah, I wonder if I've always contemplated like, nah, not even say it. Everyone stay in, let's make JB all night. I'm hitting my bed like normally 9:30, 10 is the latest I'll stay up because or I might I might try to finish a good football game. I usually fall asleep before the football games end, but I wake up at 3 in the morning. So when are the live streams? They're supposed to be every Tuesday at 6:30. Wolf Creek opening on a Monday or not on a Tuesday. Threw that one off. Every Monday and Saturday. Well, the opening days and stuff will kind of throw everything off, but we'll try and keep that schedule. I want to go live twice a week this upcoming ski season. Obviously traveling too will throw off the schedule, but I'm going to do my best to be as consistent with that. The one thing that will be consistent throughout the entire season is 3 shorts a day, whether that's Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok. I'll be posting 3 a day. I have been sneaking those onto Facebook as well as Snapchat. Dude, the Snapchat's blowing up. We're almost 1,000 followers on Snapchat, which I can't believe. What's your next day you're riding? Ooh, good question, Nico. I don't know. I'm not going back out to Wolf Creek. That drive is way too much. Oh, I like fireworks here. I know what I did wrong. I forgot that underscore. Sorry, live stream brain. The live stream brain isn't that's good. Tell him to check Venmo. Sorry, Brock. I keep missing the notifications on my phone. Brock, dude, thanks for the $5 donation on Venmo. Appreciate you. Buckhouse, why are you drinking monsters at this time? Also, who's going to be managing your schedule this year? Noticed it wasn't up last year a lot. Yeah, the scheduling, it's going to be a lot easier because it'll be linked to my Gmail. It was linked to Cody's Gmail, which not a big deal, but I think that's a big reason why it wasn't as easy to get it up. You know, if it was under mine, it'd probably be easier. So we're going to fix that. I'm drinking a Monster because if I didn't have any caffeine in me, I'd be yawning this entire shift. Not because I'm bored, because I'm tired, because I wake up at 3 in the morning. So I've been awake for a long time, and it's like right at the bedtime. That's why I want to go live earlier, so at like 6:30. But my kids were on one tonight, and that's just the way the cookie crumbled. So like, if I can give you guys any advice in life, especially if you're doing something that's your own or whatever, like in a perfect world on a perfect Tuesday, you know, it's not even Tuesday, guys, it's Wednesday, but I wanted to go live on Tuesday. That's how not perfect this week is rolling out. But you know, you have the idea, like in a perfect world, we post a long form video on Monday at 5:30. We go live on Tuesday at 6:30. We post a long form video on Wednesday at 5 or 5:30. We take Thursday off, and we're posting 3 shorts a day all of these days. Then we post a long form on Friday. We go live on Saturday, and then we take Sunday off other than the 3 shorts. And that's a perfect world. And then there's reality, and it's chaos, and this is happening, and Roman's parent-teacher conference, and Chris is over helping me with the tow rope, and I'm leaving him hanging, and Aunt also came and volunteered, and it's just like chaos. But you do what you got to do. You do what you can do. And I would be a liar if I was like contemplating, like it was 7:30, and that's usually like I definitely want to be live before 7:30. It was 7:30 and I wasn't live yet, and I was like, do I just not even go live? Like, do I just like not do it? And I was like, dude, you're hyped for the season. They're hyped for the season. Like, go live, and it's gonna be fine. And this is a killer live stream, man. We had over 100 people for the majority of it. So just drive here, and I'll drive the rest of the way to Wolf Creek. Evan, honestly, that's not a bad move, man. Being the passenger and getting to get some work done. That's the other worst part. Is like when I had Cody, I would make Cody drive all the time, and I could get work done. But when I'm driving, I can't get any work done. So Oh dang, Adrian's getting the game plan to head out to Wolf Creek. I love it. I don't know when I'm headed to Idaho. But Brock, I don't know if I said this, but dude, thank you so much for that $5 donation. I really appreciate it. And then the $2 donation did come in on PayPal. I saw it. Hope this helps somehow. Maybe use it for a Red Bull or something. Thank you so much, Gabriel, with the $2 donation. Every dollar helps. Every view, you guys just watching the videos helps. The dream of doing this for a living. So thank you so much. You don't have to donate, but when you do, even if it's $2, guys, it really does stack up and it means the world to me. So, yeah, caffeine gets us a little farther on a drive with the $2 in the gas tank, all of that. So thank you guys for the support. What date you think A-Basin will work? I still got hopes for Friday, the 25th. Keystone was blowing snow this morning. This week is not rolling out well. Proceeds to get first chair in North America. Yeah, I mean it's all perspective. My week went pure chaos because I went and got first chair, which is rad and that's perfect and that's what we want. And so, I guess my point or what I'm saying about like you have this perfect plan for your week, and then if it goes chaotic and doesn't go smooth, that's okay. Especially because things are going to happen, like the opportunity to get the first chair in North America, which is what we did. When you think about it that way, that's crazy to think. Like I was also no one passed me. I was ripping. So like I was the first person to get like the first legit run in North America this year. That's crazy. But once again, because Samurai, you can do a Venmo donation to Streamlabs. That's the pinned comment. Those are those options. Or you can do it through YouTube, which is a super chat. You can do it any way. Just know if you use Venmo or Streamlabs, they get 100% of the donation. But I'm able to do things like that because of the $2 donation, as well as you guys watching any of the videos, whether they're shorts or long form, you guys sharing videos, you guys being here on this live stream, like all of this, guys, helps me do this for a living. You guys snagging anything from my sponsors, whether it's Kuno Goggles, the new Cardo, Pack Talk Outdoor, Insta360, Clue Bindings. So thank you so much, guys. And you know, when I say like, when you guys support me, I put it all back into the channel. I hope you guys seeing me get the first chairlift in North America as an example of you guys are giving me an opportunity, and I'm doing my best to give back to you guys, making sure you guys can see the conditions, giving you guys hype, you know, being able to make you guys content. Like I'm not going to ask for support by these bindings, which I do think are going to be great for you guys. And I rock them, so that's why I'm recommending them. All the product I recommend I use. So, you know, I'm not going to ask you to buy my sticker to support me. And then when an opportunity gets the first chair in North America presents itself, I go, nah, I'm going to stay home. No way, dude. I got you guys to take care of. I got your back. Bitcoin? You want to donate Bitcoin? Someone's done that before. Calling it Keystone opening day Friday next week. That's a good guess. Snowbowl opens 11/16. Really? I thought it would be a little sooner. I guess they might need more snow. Cam, day 1, dude, of the 100-day season. I didn't want to comment on your video because I didn't want to sound like I'm flexing, but I think we might go for the 200-day season this year, guys. I have a plan. When are you doing a review of the Niagara Supermatics? I have a pair. They sat in a box all last season, and I'm not very happy about that. So we'll get it done this year. We're going to compare them to clues, though. It'll be a review and comparison. Ski Word in Massachusetts opened up 3 days ago with the first lift served skiing in North America. It was not a lift. It was a carpet, a magic carpet. Chairlift, dude. It's got to be a chairlift. Because Buck Hill will do it too. They'll get the tow rope running. And they're my first open tow road. Kind of counts. Did you get my $20 donation go through? Send it through YouTube Super Chat. If you do it through YouTube Super Chat, it will pop up in the in this chat. So I don't see it. I'm gonna refresh Venmo, make sure it wasn't over there. No. To do the Super Chat, you click the little money sign thing, and then you'll say Super Chat. You can select that and then select your amount. So when it goes through, it'll pop up in the feed. Bishop Wolf Creek yesterday, man. Bummer. I did leave at 12. So we got there first chair. We probably did 7 laps. We crushed it, and it was like, all right, snow was still good, but I had a long drive back home. I got home at 7:30 yesterday. There's that yawn I was talking about. That's why I have this. But I am trying to not drink any more of it. New to donating. I appreciate it. No problem. Thank you for even the effort of wanting to. What's up, North Carolina? Less than a month to go. Yeah, Baron. Thanks for watching the reel. I'm going to try and get you, or try and you will get 200 for sure. It'll be easier to get 200 days this season with the copper extending till September like they did. I think they're going to do September again, which was crazy. Yo, 50-foot vertical sounds crazy. Biggest mountain I'll ever done. 366-day season. That'd be the riding every day in the year. It's possible. I don't know if I want to be that guy though. I'm going to Colorado for the first time ever in March. March is my favorite month to ride in Colorado, so you're gonna have a blast. How do I like Summit County other than riding? That's a deep question. I've lived in Summit County for the last 15 years. I'm going into my 16th year, and I love it. I love Summit County. It has changed so much from when I first moved up here. And in a lot of ways, I moved up when I was a teenager. Moved up basically right out of high school-ish. I was like 19 years old. And I really wish I was in a position to take advantage of Summit County back then, because even if I would have been able to get like a small condo, that would have really set me and my family up. But sadly, the way the cookie crumbled is I've finally figured out something, and I'm doing well enough financially where it's like, I'd love to be able to buy my family a house and do normal adult with a family things. But because I live in Summit County, it's kind of impossible because this is a very, 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 very expensive place to live. I'm still incredibly blessed to live here. It's absolutely gorgeous. We got lakes and rivers and mountains to hike and ride and mountain biking, and it's amazing. There's bike paths everywhere. I absolutely love where we live. And for making content, it's like the greatest place ever to do it, and the views, and it's gorgeous, and the weather's always amazing. Like, I love all of that. I really just wish I could buy my family a house. But that just means we got to make more money. We got to become a better snowboard brand. We got to become a bigger YouTube channel. We got to work harder. So I tell Roman, like, Dad, why can't we have a house? I'm like, well, we have a house. We rent a house. But if we want a house, we got to work hard, and we'll get it. Give your take on snowboard culture and skateboard influence. I sold my skis in 1988 and never looked back. Your sticker is truth. I love it, Cameron. My take on snowboard and ski culture, or snowboard and skateboard influence. Think you're saying like how did snowboard and your take on snowboard culture and the skateboard influence? You're saying like how skateboarding influenced snowboarding because it totally did. I mean, I mean, you're definitely adulting is overrated for sure. I mean, you could almost argue, would we even have snowboarding if we didn't have skateboarding? You know, I think they go hand in hand, and also the same people that do technically normally, at least the diehards. If you're a hardcore snowboarder, you're also a skateboarder. Alex, what's up? At the mall, Big Snow, New Jersey makes. Oh yeah, you could go ride Big Snow every single day. Yeah, adulting is the worst part. When is Bobby gonna turn the internet and make you go to internet off and make you go to bed? She sent me a text the other day or a second ago. I mean, I'm stumbling on my words. I know I'm getting tired. Yeah, saying adulting is overrated. I moved out of the nest 2 weeks ago. Or I move out of the nest in 2 weeks. Yeah, but that's also really fun too. When you first move out of your parents' place and you become an adult. I loved it. I never looked back. I just kept going. Do you guys remember when was it? It was like I believe it was season 2, maybe even a little bit into season 3. I'd go live and I would be so tired. I would fall asleep on the live streams because I was getting like 2-3 hours of sleep, but I was doing my best to make it work. And there are legit live streams where I'd be like talking or reading and I'd fall asleep on the stream. Going to Sipapoo in March. Do you think it'll be good for an intermediate snowboarder for 3 days? 3 days, you might. It's kind of a small mountain, so you're definitely gonna explore all of it really fast in 3 days. But Sipapoo was really fun, and if you like park riding, they had a fun park. I agree. Sleep is important. I function very well off a little amount of sleep. Specifically, I usually sleep 7 hours a night. But to get first chair at Wolf Creek, when I only got 3 hours of car sleep that whole day, or night into day. But when I was building this channel, like something had to get put on the back burner. I just had a kid. I wanted to do this for old time for a living, things like that. So the thing that went out the window, the thing I sacrificed was my sleep. It paid off. I get sleep now. If you have the opportunity to go to Banff in January, you should take it. I have an opportunity to go to Revelstoke in January. Do a camp, an all-inclusive Revelstoke camp. I will have more information on that soon. Have I ever thought about becoming a firefighter? I have not, but my older brother, Alex, is a firefighter. I think what he does is rad. What about the guy trying to steal your first chair? You saw that, Cam? Oh, dude, it got me. I can't. I already went into that story, Cam, but yeah, someone tried to steal my first chair. I wasn't about it. I let him know that he was as lame as a 7-year-old. The Pack Talk Outdoor is very similar to the Moto Cardo systems. If we go to Michigan, we'd go hit the Upper Peninsula. All right, guys, I think we did it. About to hit 10, 30 minutes past my bedtime. What a fun stream. Thanks for all the donations. Anyone that dropped a donation on the stream, we got a bunch of them. Thank you for that. Thank you for watching, guys. Don't forget, if you haven't grabbed an Evolution sticker yet for this upcoming season, I'm going to grab the link and throw it in the chat, but it's also linked in the description. Grab your sticker for your new helmet, your new snowboard, whatever new gear you got. They come with guaranteed compliments. Sorry this was such a late live stream. We'll do them, once again, in a perfect world. We'll have earlier live streams. You guys are incredible. Thanks for snagging any of the sponsors. If you need snowboard gear, all of my gear is in the description. Meet Wax Rail Jam, November 23rd. Be there, be squared. Giving away a pair of clue bindings at the event, period. You don't have to be in the Rail Jam, as well as Mike will be doing discounted tunes. Infinity Slopes will be doing demos on the carpet treadmill riding, which is really rad. It's going to be incredible. I hope you guys are as hyped for the 2024-2025 ski season as I am. And the vlog from Wolf Creek will be dropping tomorrow. So keep an eye out for that one. Blow that video up, share it. And with that, Team Buckhouse, thanks for shredding with me. As always, thanks for watching. Keep evolving. You will see me tomorrow, but it's not daily on this channel anymore. Peace, guys.